Thank you, Lois. This is going to be the quick demo of IskolarBot. While it is hosted on Render, it is using the free tier with limited resources. So even though I can access it here, I will be using the localhost run. It is using the same repository as the one uploaded on GitHub. So straight to the point, there is a README file here that you can access for documentation. But onto the chat, let's see if we can ask a question about data structures and algorithm. So it's going to be setting up the data. If you're wondering where this data is coming from, this dataset is also provided as a reference, so you know what papers it has in the vector store. So let's say I have this data here. I'm not sure what polytopes are. I'm going to ask, what is a polytope? And let's just wait for it to run. So this is an example of the answer generation, and it took that definition from this particular paper that we saw earlier. Let's see if we can get a summary. Give me a summary of that paper. Notice how I don't include the paper title anymore because it should be able to understand the context of what I am talking about. So let's wait for it to run again. So it generated the summary. The paper explores the computational complexity, and again, it gives us the reference. But let's try to reset the chat. We'll click new chat here. Let's try to ask an AI related question. It's going to set up the data once again, and let's ask, give me papers related to RAGAS. RAGAS is the evaluation method that I used for this paper. Given the limited dataset about AI or RAGAS in general, it did give me other related keywords to RAGAS, which is, of course, the deep neural networks and ChatGPT, where it is usually being used in. So those are the three main features of the chatbot. Of course, it also generated this IEEE format for the references. And one of the other features that Chainlit provides is that you have a history of your inputs. So you're able to go back to the questions that you previously asked and just use that again. And that's it for the demo of a ScholarBot.